And we are live once again. Hi everyone, I'm Cryptic Hybrid. Welcome to today's live stream. It's Monday, frickin' Monday, but it's it's the 1st of November 2021. We're starting a new week, a new month, and we're 2 months away from actually ending 2021. Another crazy year, but maybe not as crazy as last year, because because of COVID, at least that's when it officially came out. So 2021 still crazy, but a little bit less crazy. Hopefully 2022 is gonna be even on a downwards spiral on that in that regard. But until then, we have 2 more months of this 2021, so let's get some horror back in, kinda, because Halloween's done. We're gonna continue with that kind of horror theme, and we're gonna play some more Saint Kotar, the point-and-click adventure game from Red Martyr Entertainment. The game came out last week on the 28th of October, and if you don't know it, you control 2 characters. You control Benedict and Nikolai. Benedict and Nikolai here, and they go to this pretty remote town of Sveti Kotar. They go with Benedict's sister and Nikolai's wife, Viktoria, and there's a murder. Actually, technically there's 2 murders. Viktoria is apparently involved, and we have to figure out what's going on. Benedict doesn't really want to do that. He just wants to go home to his monk ways, but obviously Nikolai wants to find and exonerate her his wife. So let's go right in and continue where we left off, which should be live streaming of what? Oh, I put live stream and live streaming. Okay. Alright, now the last time we played, that was on Friday, so both Benedict and Nikolai had different missions. For example, Benedict went back to the house where we arrived and where we stayed, and he has multiple missions: investigate the castle, talk to Viktoria if we can find her. Where is she? Talk to the town's priest and wait in the house, because maybe Victoria's gonna come back. As for Nikolai has 1 mission at this point, and that is to talk to Dr. Hatur, who might be connected with his wife's disappearance. So let's okay, we're not gonna go into the cornfield or the fields, but yeah, we'll see. We're gonna go talk to Dr. Hatur if we can find him. Come on, you can go faster, Nikolai. Jesus Christ.
Goldine.
Your wife might be in danger. Okay. Is this a hotel?
No food in there. Just some tiny crumbs. Not sure about its usage. It simply looks like a hole. The clock is dead at the stroke of midnight.
Of course it is.
Pula seems to be a painting of the place. An old coastal town with a Roman Colosseum. Several people are calling for help, drowning in the ocean. Angels look down on them from the safety of the sky, proud of themselves.
That's disturbing.
A man standing at the entrance of the forest, weighing whether he should venture forth. Elderly women dancing with a tall, dark man around a bonfire. They seem to be happy.
Of course there would be creepy paintings in this place.
I see an executioner talking to small-sized men and women. I think they're about to be slaughtered.
Alright. Is there anything? Portrait. Is it Hadur? No. Wait.
Nicholas Handel.
Is this one of the people who backed the game on Kickstarter, maybe? Huh. Okay. Maybe that's the case.
I wonder, what's the story behind this bricked up passage?
Yeah, that's a good question. Let's talk to Luca. The bellboy. He looks
My
like
name
a
is
bellboy.
Luca, at your service.
My name is Luca. I live on the 2nd floor.
The guest rooms are upstairs, right?
Sir, only the guests who are chosen are allowed to see the rooms.
How can I be chosen?
Sir?
You said I have to be chosen to go upstairs.
Right. I don't know how you can be chosen.
But who's choosing? And why?
Mr. Wilde, he's not here at the moment, and I don't know when he will return. Apologies, sir.
I'm looking for Dr. Hatur. I have an appointment with him.
No, you don't.
Excuse me? How would you know that?
The Warden takes no visitors here, only in the asylum. And I trust you are well aware you don't want to be a patient of his.
Can you tell me where the doctor's room is?
I don't know where it is.
What do you mean? You are the receptionist here.
I never saw Mr. Godin's room. I only heard about it from Mr. Wilde.
I have to speak to Mr. Hatur, not Mr. Goldin.
I know, but like I said, I never saw his room. Dr. Hatur resides in Godin's former room.
Okay.
How is it possible that you don't know each and every room in this building? Have you just started working here?
No, sir. I'm working here for quite some time, actually. But I'm not allowed to see Godin's room, and I don't know where it's located.
That's crazy.
How can I find Hatur then?
I don't know.
Is he even in the lodge?
Yes, he is. Look, you should probably ask Mr. Wilde about everything you need or want. I'm just a receptionist here.
Alright, so we're gonna find this Mr. Wilde.
Where is Mr. Wilde?
He is not here.
I
Oh,
know.
come on.
I can see that. Where can I find him?
You can. He finds you.
The what?
Do you have a cat or a dog?
No, we don't.
Then
What's
why
the
do you
bowl
have a
for, though?
bowl down there?
That belongs to the king in yellow.
Do you want to tell me who that is?
No, sir. I can't tell you who he is. Mr. Wilde is the only one who can.
This king in yellow. Cat or dog, whatever it is, could be the key to find Mr. Wilde. And if I can get to him, I would be allowed access to Hatur's room.
Now you're thinking, Nikolai.
That bricked up passage over there.
Yes?
What happened?
It was bricked up.
Why?
Oh, I'm not sure, sir. That was long before my time. I just heard stories.
Tell me more.
I can't. All I can say is there is another way to get inside the room.
Where? How do I find it?
I don't know, and if I did, I wouldn't be able to tell you. Apologies.
Jesus
sir.
Christ, this guy is awful.
Luca, if you'll excuse me.
Certainly, sir.
Luca's full of crap. Any clues as to what?
No food in there.
Tiny crumbs. Maybe it's not a dog or a cat. I can't go up.
I'm not
right?
allowed to go upstairs.
Right. Okay. Where does this take me? What the hell is this thing?
Branko Merzel.
Puzzle. Branko Merzel. Isn't that
Branko Merzel.
the Sveti Kotar's mayor who was killed?
Martin Zudervliet. Natalia Pietrzak. Timo.
More Kickstarter backers, maybe?
Renate Zimmermann. Victor the 152 Cat Compa.
What?
Patrick Paverick Meyer. Fran Merzel. Zazu.
These must be Kickstarter backers.
Peter Stiebel. Lake Kubilius. Michael Schminder. Jensen Cook. Ivan Goldin.
Golden. So I can't do anything about them? I just read? Huh. Okay, this is odd. Alright, so let's find whatever the king in yellow is. Maybe I can ask the boy outside. The boy that was fishing at the pier. If I can't, then I'm just gonna go to Benedict and see how he's gonna do. Come on, quickly, quickly. Antonia. No, you can talk to him and you can run and talk to him. Come on.
Do you have spare bait?
Why?
I need food for a pet. He is hiding, and I need to lure him out.
You want to see the king in yellow?
Yeah, actually, I do.
How did you know?
He's beautiful. That is why. Everyone wants to see the king in yellow.
What is it exactly?
What are you doing, kid? That must be painful.
Take it. This will definitely help you. He loves my skin.
Piece of skin.
Mother Evelina says I can't feel pain. I use skin to cool my mother and father too.
What?
But they don't seem to love it. Only the king in yellow does.
Thank you, Anton. But don't do that anymore. It could be dangerous if it gets infected. Take care.
Goodbye.
That was weird. Alright, so where do I put it in the bowl? Maybe that's the thing. Let's see. Piece of
Anton's
skin.
piece of skin. Ugh, gross. But I need it for the king in yellow.
Okay. Okay. Okay, let's see if I need to kind of lure him out of here. Come on, you can run. Because maybe he's in the fields. And the guy doesn't want to go in the fields. So maybe I just have to stay like
Looks
at
like
the...
a maze. I have no
never
desire to go inside.
Alright, okay, I got you. Well, I wasn't telling you to go inside, I was just telling you to stay outside of it and at the entrance and just, you know. Try to, okay, let's see if I put the skin here. It puts the skin in the bowl. It's a cat, right? Of course it's a cat. It wouldn't be a dog.
Mr. Wilde has chosen you.
Where is he?
You called him, he answered. You can see him now.
This room is the same as before, except for this yellow cat that just showed up.
That is him. The king in yellow is Mr. Wilde. Mr. Wilde is the king in yellow.
What?
Mr. Wilde is a cat?
Mr. Wilde is the name of his earthly being. The body has an essence, a soul. That soul is the king in yellow. You can think of yourself as a lucky man. He loves to eat human skin. But I think he chose you because of the circumstances.
What circumstances?
Strange is the night when dark arises. On a strange night like this with a full moon. Stranger still is the lost man, lost in Carcassa woods. Dr. Hathor sang today's circumstances in sorrow. But the king loves this song.
So what now?
I go
Ask the
upstairs.
king in yellow. I'm just his servant.
I have to talk to a cat. Is this man one of Hathor's patients on the loose?
Probably. He probably is.
I would like your permission to go upstairs. I have to talk to Hathor.
The king says you are not allowed. You may, though, go to his room.
If I don't go upstairs, where can I find his room?
There is a passage leading to it. The king will not help you find it, but neither will he obstruct you.
What are you doing? What's going on?
I'm not allowed to see it.
Oh.
You're free to step inside. Though beware, it is a one-way pass. Once you get in, there is no coming back. You'll have to find another way out.
Excuse me.
That's such... Okay, that's weird. Okay, let's save. That is weird. Okay. But it's progress, so let's see.
Lucas said it's not possible to come back. Am I really ready to go in?
Yes.
I'm going in. What is this place? It's like I entered into a hellish nightmare. And
Chillax.
there's no going back now.
Chillax, we're moving forward, that's good.
Antun Fero Istarski. How is this possible? I remember this painting from the orphanage.
What the hell?
My brothers and sisters from the orphanage. Horrible souls deserve a horrible fate. My father, he used to tell me I'm nothing but a sin, and called me God's degenerate.
That's a good name for a metal band, God's Degenerate.
My mother, the only person who stood up for me.
She wasn't actually your
I
mom.
must be losing my mind. Mother, is that really you?
Of course not.
Kelly Sue Drayton.
Okay, Kelsu Drayton. Mother.
Why am I seeing you?
It is time. I'm always with you.
Why you gotta be so creepy, dude?
The painting from the orphanage. How did it end up in this place?
You see what you want.
Lies. In the real painting, I was standing by your side, and there were no other children.
Your existence is changing. You have no family anymore, son. Follow me. I'll help you find your woman and child.
Mother?
Would that mean that Victoria did not abort her baby to be a sacrifice? Because that's the official statement. Oh,
I was waiting for you.
Demonic slave. Where is she? Where's
What?
my...
why is he talking like that? Demonic slave.
No! Ah!
Chillax, dude. Oh, there goes the neighborhood. We're on our own. Chillax, Benedict. Jesus Christ, man.
I wasn't sure I heard a voice, but I
Oh,
did.
his that was him. Okay.
Victoria is here.
Oh, never mind. I thought it was him, cause he's a pussy. Close, of course.
It's locked.
Of course it is.
I have no
Locked too? Oh, it's not locked.
It's dark, and my eyes could be deceiving me, but that doesn't seem to be...
Who goes there? I'm Lucia, the owner of this house.
I apologize, miss. I'm Benedict. Victoria is my sister.
Who's Victoria?
Rough day. Sorry. I meant Petra. Petra is my sister.
I didn't know she had a brother and that he was coming with her to Sveti Kotar.
Nobody knew. It was a last-minute decision.
So where is she now?
We're trying to find her.
We. Who is we? Are there more people I don't know about?
Her husband, Nikolai, came as well.
I was told she was to come alone on Friday, October 28th. Rented the house for the 3 nights. Said she wants to give herself a gift for the soul. A strange woman, I tell you that. Something happened?
Nothing in particular. We woke up and she was gone.
She's probably sightseeing. One can easily
Yeah,
get lost in
right.
the beauty of the place, lose track of time.
What happened here?
I didn't want to yell at you, but since you're asking, you tell me. I almost fainted of sorrow after opening the door. Look at my bust, reduced to pieces. Somebody has to pay for the damage. Animals.
You'll have to ask the Warden to pay for that. We left the house untouched.
The Warden? What Warden? Dr. Hatur?
Yes,
Yep,
Dr.
that's
Hatur.
him.
But I did nothing wrong. Why would he come to my house? Was he looking for me?
I don't know. He didn't tell us the reason and we couldn't argue. A detective was with him.
Maybe they saw my art as blasphemous and heretical. Maybe they'll take me into the asylum. That's why he destroyed the bust and the stoop. He was sending a message. I'm doomed.
Okay, chillax.
He won't take further action.
What do you mean? He was here for me.
Why would he cause this damage without taking you in? It doesn't make sense.
You think?
This looks like he was just giving a warning. Maybe because of something else you did.
I don't know what I did, but I can live with a warning. I'll try to be more careful from now on. Thank you, my friend.
Weren't you supposed to welcome us last night?
I told your sister I'll leave the key at the neighbors and that I'll pass by later, after the castle.
You were at the castle?
Sure.
Did you see me there?
I was there only for a brief time. Couldn't stand all those people. But how could I see you when everyone has to wear... Wait a minute. Did you go inside without a mask?
No, of course not.
Well, I don't remember actually.
Was she here after you came by?
I didn't make it. This right here is me visiting after the castle. You are a strange person. No wonder you two are relatives. Why are you asking all these questions?
Because I don't remember anything.
Because she stayed in the house and fell asleep, and when I came back I couldn't find her. I don't know her whereabouts since last night.
You know, if you don't trust her, you should just talk to her. But if you already did, then my only advice is to talk to Madame Vera, my neighbor. She may be old, but she never misses a thing, always lurking from that window of hers.
I can do that.
If you just knock, she will pretend to be dead. She doesn't like strangers. You must introduce yourself to her. Say exactly who you are and why you're looking to talk to her. Tell the truth. I heard that she had some sort of visions of the life of Saint Kotar, the patron saint of the town. It's what allowed her to sneak into other people's houses as a babysitter.
I'll try to talk to her.
And do not go knocking on the door. She hates that.
Okay.
Have you had any strange dreams in this house?
Whenever I don't have guests, I sleep here, and guests are as rare as the sun in this town. My dreams are always great. Why?
It's just that both Nikolai and I had a rough night's sleep with harrowing dreams.
That must have been the demon of tiredness, not the house. You had a long drive yesterday.
I don't think that's a... yeah.
We opened the balcony door and found a strange mass.
So it was you who broke the glass on the door.
No, I just opened it, I promise.
Maybe those bloody crows did it. Wouldn't be the first time. It started recently. They come to the balcony, raking in mud, small twigs and other crow filth. I tried to scare them off, but nothing is working. And they are very aggressive. I can't light a candle anymore. Whenever I do, they swarm outside and start scratching at the windows and door. The balcony is where they gather and ultimately die. It's like their graveyard or something. I can't explain it. If they don't back off soon, I'll have to start taking action. I don't want my guests to feel threatened.
Yeah, but you don't really have many guests
Do you
here.
mind if I look around the house a bit?
Not at all. You are allowed to stay here for 2 more nights. Unless you want to pay to stay longer, of course.
That is something you should discuss with my sister.
If we can find her.
The blasphemous basin is destroyed. I approve of the act.
Oh, bullshit. Blasphemous basin. It's...
I don't need it.
Okay.
This woman eerily reminds me of Viktoria in her younger days, back when I could rely on her, instead of having to fear her.
If you fear her, it's your fault. No one else's. You're at least, at the very least, just as crazy as her.
For some reason, someone decided to wrap the carpet and put it here.
Yeah, I wonder why. What's this?
It must have been the Warden who did this. What use is there in throwing books on the floor? Everything is as we left it, but the crow's head is missing, and there's broken glass on the floor now. We left it on the table, with its front side facing the wall.
Right.
Now it's up again, looking at me with those mean eyes.
Right. Someone put the painting back. Could be the woman who has
This
the
bookshelf was
house.
full of books before. A lot of them are missing now. A giant bowl made out of clay, filled with what seems to be some type of oil. It's a giant tree with dozens of corpses hanging from its branches, and skulls that feed its roots.
So it seems that nothing much changed up here. So let's go talk to Vera, the creepy old neighbor. The creepy old neighbor. I think I remember from the demo version, well, the yellow mask, kind of like prologue. There was wait, is there anything here? No, I can't go further. Okay. So don't knock, just, you know, state our intentions.
The Catechism says, after an angel decides to sin, he falls from heaven and becomes a demon.
And, what? What did it say? Oh, engraving.
4 letters divided by a cross. V, K, J, and P.
J and P. V, K, J, and P.
Who keeps a dead tree?
People who are already attached to a dead tree. Just don't knock, remember? You're not supposed to knock. Don't knock! Dumbass.
Hello? Madam Vera? My name is Benedek. I spent the night at your neighbor's. Could I ask you some questions? The woman that came with me is my sister. We can't find her today. Did you see if she left the house sometime after we arrived last night?
Nothing.
Have you seen her today, perhaps? Who are you? My name is Benedek, and... Vera is old, not deaf. Who are you? Benedek, I'm a monk from Budapest. What do you want from me, monk? I'm trying to find my sister. Have you seen her? No, but I heard last night. After we arrived? Much later, in the night, with a man. What man? Nikolai? No, the one who came here earlier today stayed in the house. The warden? Dr. Hator? Him, the man with the demonic voice.
Okay.
What did Hator and my sister do? Went into the forest together, talked there for a while, then silence. Where in the forest? At the crossroad, go straight into the forest. It's where the path leading from the town ends? Just go inside there. Once you find it, you will know. Did you hear what they talked about? No, sounded like whispering, praying, chanting. Can you describe Hator?
What the hell?
What is it? My eyes were taken from me. God has his ways. I'm sorry. God has nothing on this. I deserved punishment. I deserve solitude. You still questioning my words. I am sure I didn't see him, but it is the same man that stayed in the house. The demonic voice. I'm having a hard time reading your chalkboard. Why can't you talk? Piece of chalkboard. School damaged object. A present from someone special to me.
Okay.
I asked if you could talk, madam. Tongue was torn out. I am eyeless and wordless. Terrible fate. I can't imagine the pain. I heard about your visions. I still have them. Visions of Ivan Kotar? His birth, life, the horrors of Udav, death in church. Can you tell me a bit more? Visions our mind don't want to talk about. Who made you blind and mute?
God.
No need to tell me. I just... The body of my sister. Your sister did this to you? A corpse now. She had to do it. It is my fault.
I don't get it.
Your sister, family. What could you have done to deserve such a cruel punishment? I provoked. I need to suffer for my faith. It is all I have left. Don't ask again. Excuse me. You are damaged. Missing soul you have. Excuse me? Cursed, like me, but a good man. Help me find the love of my life. He disappeared. I don't know this place. I don't know anyone here. Everyone knew my love. On a full moon night, he disappeared.
Okay. Wait, can I just leave it like that?
Madam, I can't. As soon as I find my sister, I'm leaving and not coming back. Search for her at the same time. Look for him. You have to understand, it will take a miracle for me to find anyone in this valley. But tell me, what is his name? Yakov Prenger, town's former... A priest was your lover? He was to renounce his service, not faith. Dear God, I'll see what I can do. I have to go now.
Okay. Maybe I can ask the woman in the house about her husband. Okay, now I can go into the forest, but I'm not gonna go just yet. I'm gonna try to make one more piece of conversation before I go into the forest. And probably get kidnapped by cannibals. Probably. Let's see if she knows anything. Nope.
Never mind.
Okay, you could have asked, because I don't know how he looks like. The old woman's husband. Could have used the clue, but anyway. I guess. Okay. Oops. No, capital. Livestream 6. Yeah. Okay, let's go. Let's go. Who knows what we're gonna find?
The path the old lady told me about. It's too dark and terrifying.
Just go there. Jesus.
All sorts of negative emotions are hitting me in this blackness, and I can't see a thing. I need light.
Well, I don't have any light. I have a cleaver though. You use the cleaver. I need light. Maybe I need to go back. Oh, maybe I can take the lamp from the house, but I still need to fire it up. Huh. Wait. Let's see if I can take the lamp. Oh, get the lamp, get the oil from the bowl, right? That's the thing. That's maybe that's the case. I couldn't take it before.
Do you mind if I take this lamp?
That dust collecting thing is here because I inherited it with the house. Go ahead, but don't forget to return it. Sometimes it gets very dark in this valley. Without a lamp, I could get lost.
Darker than this?
Okay.
It appears to be empty. I need to find some oil to make it work.
Right. I know it's. I mean, I don't know if that's the oil that I need. I'm gonna assume that's the case. Let's see. And now we have the option to get Nikolai back. To play with Nikolai. Interesting. Okay, well, first things first. But how do I...
This should be enough.
Okay.
It has enough oil to work.
Now, how do I turn it on? How do I fire it up?
Hideous. It's full of dead crows. Dozens and dozens of them.
Okay, that's not cool.
I dare not to try this.
I just want to light it. Okay, I don't know. Because the tree is not gonna help. Let's see. Let's see Nikolai. Where is he? What the hell is this place? Some sort of dungeon? Fire. Maybe I need to use the fire somehow? Wait. Maybe they're connected somehow, the two of them. And if I fire up, no. That's weird, there's nothing that I can interact with here. So why do I have... Huh. Are they connected somehow? Like... Wait, can I go back to the town? Or he won't go?
I should wait here for now.
That really pisses me off when, you know, that happens in point-and-click adventure games where characters like go to a specific point just to tell you that they can't do anything. Investigate the castle, talk to the town's priest, wait in the house, place in the woods. Okay, wait, maybe I can ask Vera for help with the lamp? I don't know. She has light.
I struggle to find a reason to do that.
Cause I need a light.
Do
Yes,
you happen
see?
to have
Okay.
any spare matches? You are afraid of darkness. Look into the angel's vase. Take what you find. I will. Thank you, Madame Vera. Excuse me.
Angel's vase. Oh, this one.
I can see a matchbox, which I'm taking,
Okay, good.
and a strange crucifix that looks more like a weapon of sorts. I believe it could kill a beast. As long as I'm trapped in this valley, I might need it. And since Vera wrote I could take whatever I find in here, I'm taking that too.
Okay. And crucifix. What about you? What about Nikolai? He's just here. There's nothing that I can interact with. So maybe I need to find him? Okay, we'll see. Or maybe I just need to do something with Benedict in order to...
I don't need more light here.
Trigger. Okay, whatever. Chillax. I could turn the lights on here and then... Anyway, it's fine. Let's go into the forest. Which looked like it had some sort of like flesh scattered around. Okay. Alright, there we go. Lamp.
Oh my god. This is horrible. I've never seen so many. It's a dumping site.
Shut up and go forward. Dumping site. Human remains. Yes? Footprints.
2 different kinds of footprints here. Fresh footprints.
Huh.
No way I can be sure one of them belongs to Viktoria, but this proves Vera was right. She wasn't imagining the whispers from the woods. I wonder, how could my sister possibly know the Warden? Where did they meet? He was looking for her last night before the incident, and then they talked afterwards here. Why?
A warning, maybe?
Something must have happened to her in the last few years. Both of our parents perished, and now our bloodline is cursed. It's not a fairy tale. It's our reality.
That's a pretty bad line.
I have to go to the lodge. Tell Nikolai I was right. He can do whatever he wants after that. I did my part. I'm leaving. No one can judge me or condemn me after... Huh? No! No! Get off!
Someone's stinging him.
Get off! No! I have to get out of here immediately!
I don't think I found everything in here. Okay, whatever. I don't think I saw everything in the dumping site. Okay, can I go through the town now?
With a bit of God's help and quick feet, I may be able to get to the lodge, then straight to the station before the last train leaves.
Okay, he doesn't have a passport because the police took it, but...
Back. It hurts so bad. I haven't walked so quickly since I was a first grader.
Okay. Ooh, maybe we can talk to the boy too. Unless the boy's not here. Oh, maybe he's gonna be
I can
reunited
see
with
a
Nikolai.
white figure on the pier below. It must be a child. I'm not going there. I have to find Nikolai.
Alright, chillax. Okay, we get it. It's very linear. I can't talk to each character with the playables. Hello, kitty cat.
All alone here? Where's everyone else? Where's your owner?
Come over here, through the passage.
I'm not climbing up that thing. It looks unstable. Besides, I have no reason to do it.
Okay.
It's named Pula. I think I heard of this town having a very tall church tower with loud bells.
Yeah. That also means
I
dick
see
in
a
Romanian.
scared man who just got out of the woods. His face is pale and eyes wide open. Someone tried to depict a gathering of witches in a funny way. They are laughing and having a good time. It's a disgrace. Witches are not something to joke about.
Oh
the
my
artist
God.
should be punished.
This guy's so annoyingly... Because he's sanctimonious, but he's also not... Like, he's not... He doesn't like people. That's the thing with him.
It depicts angels flying above a restless sea, hands rising from the water, calling for help.
Hmm. Oh. Yellow cat.
A congress of felines. Some people worship them and think they are superior animals.
Yeah, just like you think you're superior to people who don't believe in
It
God.
looks shockingly similar to the cat in the lobby. It has a menacing stance, as if safeguarding its master. A man proudly seated in his king-sized chair, surrounded by cats. Could be someone important.
I guess.
The king says you are here to see that friend of yours.
What?
Who is your king?
The king in yellow. He who opens passages.
Where is he?
Spiritually, everywhere. Physically, right now, in the lobby. And yellow.
Okay.
A cat is your king?
He is everyone's king. He only chooses to appear as a cat. Do not deceive yourself in thinking he is merely a pet. He gets angry easily, and you don't want to get him angry.
Oh, he's the Hulk?
I'm trying to find Nikolai, not a friend.
I don't know the man's name, but since we don't get many visitors, that must be him. If you find him, tell him he owes me a pack of matches. I had to light a lot of candles because of him.
I don't get it.
Why? What happened?
When he got in here, all the lights in the lodge went out. I've never felt a stronger, more bone-chilling draft in my life.
Where did he go afterwards?
Certainly not back through the lobby, as the door was closed. He could only have gone in one direction, into the tower. And from there, who knows? This building is full of secret passageways.
Very convenient.
What caused the draft?
I don't know. Something from the tower, I suppose. The king does not want to tell me. He's playing awfully coy about it.
Nikolai didn't cause the draft then?
Yes, he did.
With his
This hall
presence.
leads to Mr. Goldin's room, where a friend was headed. He caused the draft.
Could you go upstairs and check for him? I can wait in the lobby.
No. I've never been in this part of the lodge before. Never in the tower, and never in the warden's room. No way. He's your friend. You should go.
I already told you he's not my friend.
Whatever. You have no choice. The king is telling me you have to go in there. At one condition, though. I won't see him anymore, so you have to pay for his debt.
What would that be?
I will give you a clue. What do I need to repel darkness in the lodge?
Light?
You need to stop believing in that king of yours. Turn to God instead.
I need something that makes fire, that's all. Pay for the debt, and I'll let you go upstairs.
Okay.
Here, Nikolai's debt.
You may go into the tower now.
Well, that was easy. Just some matches.
Where are you going?
Now that
Back
I
to the-
have this matchbox, I have work to do.
Couldn't
of
you
course.
at least wait here?
Sorry, sir. I wasn't supposed to even see the hallway. I'm sure that god of yours will help you get out of there.
Wait! I could have just left this town. Sometimes I don't understand myself.
I think no one understands you.
This room appears empty, but the candles are still lit. The book's title is
an inhabitant of Sabor. A couple of books regarding the human mind, and a quill that was used on a piece of paper to draw.
Okay.
7 symbols, all very different from one another. The round one could be an iteration of the accursed evil eye. Wooden twigs tied with tiny threads, or plant roots. 3 triangles tied in the middle, with another twig. This is beyond my interest of knowing. It must be witchcraft, or something to worship the devil. I could be wrong, but there seems to be something reflective at the end of the hole. I'd need something long enough to reach it.
Okay. What?
It's hollow beneath the floor here.
Oh, trapdoor.
Can't do it. It won't budge. There are no visible holes to pull it up with my fingers. There must be another way. Possibly a hidden mechanism somewhere.
Right.
A dense fog rises above the lake, creeping inland.
Oh yeah, let's get a walking stick. Wait, if I go downstairs... Wait,
Using
let's
one
try
of
that.
these might help me to reach the end of that hole.
Yeah, sure, wait. Can I go back?
If it's true Nikolai never went back to the lobby, then there
Okay,
must be
okay.
another way to get out of here. The receptionist
alright.
mentioned this building is full of secret passageways.
Okay, I understand. I like how he's trying to, like, okay, so that's trying to be like of help to the player, but it just sounds like a awful line that no one would actually, you know, say.
The Warden's secret passage.
Down we go. Find Nikolai and Hadur maybe?
It could be a trap, but I have no other choice. I have to descend.
It was a harrowing walk. There was no light. Every step I made was a danger.
Huh.
The child at the end of the pier surely must have seen Nikolai and the Warden come out of here. I should ask.
The boat is gone. Ooh, maybe they went by boat. Someone, maybe Hadur took Nikolai to the asylum by boat.
Hi, little one. Can I ask you some questions?
I'm not little one. I'm Anton.
Antun, have you seen anyone coming out of that tunnel?
I saw you.
That is good, but anyone before me?
2 men. One had the eyes of a dead man.
Huh.
Where did they go?
They drove away with the boat.
See?
Disappeared into the fog.
I knew it. The boat.
Eyes of a dead man. Was he dead?
He was breathing. The warden dragged him.
Warden?
Do you come here often?
Fishing. Yes,
So you know the Warden?
of course. He is always good to me. Always gives me food. Says I have to gain weight.
Okay, what for?
You think he took the other man to the asylum?
No. He uses the boat only when meeting with the moon ghouls. They
Uh-oh.
always go to the same place. It's on the other side of the lake.
Why do you have a Jamaican accent, little guy? It's on the other side of the lake, man.
How do you know about that place?
My mother Evelina told me all about it. Nothing else is in that direction.
What did she say about the place?
Klek. That is the name. When night falls, witches gather on that hill. They sing and dance in front of 3 white fingers. Mother says they once belonged to an evil giant.
Ooh,
Who belonged? The Fingers or the Witches?
the fingers.
Fingers! Witches come to Klek to call the demons from the mountain. They make and eat babies together.
What kind of woman tells stories like this to a child?
Oh, psychotic woman, obviously.
You saw the moon ghouls?
More than once.
And they did nothing to you?
They could not. Dr. Hatur was taking them away with the boat.
Huh.
Are they man or beast?
Both. Their whole body is yellow. They don't have faces. Their faces are shadows.
Isn't it dangerous to be out at this hour of night?
Day, night, it's all the same to me. The only thing that matters is to finally find my mother and father.
Where are they?
In the lake. Hiding from me.
Who told you that?
Evelina.
And now you are here fishing for your parents?
Yes, but they don't love my skin. Or maybe they can't smell it in the water of the lake. I don't know.
It's okay.
I have to go now.
What are you going to do?
Well...
Who could help me get to Klek?
You need a boat. You can't walk there. It is too far away. And you can't swim. Harley is home to my mother and father. They would be angry if you did.
So, where can I find a boat?
On my way here, I always pass by the old man. He has a boat. Arsen is his name. Just walk into the woods left of the lodge. His house is on a small island.
Take care, little one.
Take care, little priest. And if you see my mother and father, please tell them I'm waiting here.
Did he mention that he was a priest? I don't think he did. Alright, so to the left of the lodge. Okay. Left, I mean, left as we're looking at the lodge, I guess. So here. We're still gonna go to the maze. Okay, and probably the old man is gonna want something for the boat.
Which path should I take?
To the forest along the lake shore. To the forest? Actually, wait, let's save. No, I can't. Okay, to the forest. He said it was to the forest. Wait. No, come back. Go down here. Huh. Okay, wait. Go back. Is it the same one or is it gonna be a huge maze? Okay. Oh, let's go towards the light. Right? It must... maybe? I don't know. Towards the light. There we go. That's the place. Okay, I can go in there. Let's see what we have there. This little corner. Oh, wait. Oh, okay,
Which path?
Okay, along the lake shore. So that's okay. I got you. I got you. Do I still have the map? Yes. Goldine. So this is where we were. Goldine and Sen must be around here somewhere. Maybe this is the island here. Carcassa is the forest. Okay. Ribax.
This drawing reminds me of an ichthys.
Oh, Riba.
A secret symbol of early Christians.
You just Riba. Arriba, arriba.
An old boat. It's covered with a tarp. I see pentagrams and the letters V, M, I, and K. These are witch marks, carvings created to ward off evil spirits from the house.
You think so? You weirdo.
Arsen?
Who is it?
It's Benedict, sir. Sorry to disturb you, but I've been told you could help me.
Who told you that?
A boy named Anton?
What do you want?
A boat?
I need to get to the other side of the lake. It's important.
You can walk or swim.
Sure.
How long would it take me to get to Klek on foot?
Click. Probably a day.
The lake doesn't look inviting to dip in, and it's cold.
Didn't you just say it's important? If it is, you can do it. Why would you want to visit that damned locality?
A man I'm trying to find could be there.
You strangers. Why even come to this town?
It wasn't my choice.
Either way, you are a captive now. We are all captives of this place. Imprisoned souls waiting for our savior.
Oh.
Sir, with all due respect, this town needs a legion of exorcists to be saved.
It needs
Right.
just one soul with pure faith. One man, one soul to free us all.
Is that boat over there yours?
What are you, Benedict?
What do you mean?
I don't know you. You don't live here. Who are you?
I'm a monk.
I am Benedict Dohnani. I serve God.
You are a priest.
A monk from Budapest.
Good. We shall continue this conversation then.
Alright.
About the boat.
You can't have it.
Oh, I didn't mean... I've never used one. I thought that maybe you could go with me.
No. The boat is occupied and no one can use it. And even if it wasn't, I am too old and too weak to board it.
Okay.
Occupied by what?
You have my permission to uncover the top.
Why don't you just tell me?
It's better if you see it with your
It's a dead
own
body.
eyes.
It's probably dead body.
Do you know anyone else who could lend me a boat?
No one goes to the lake. There are no other boats.
That's a lie. What about the boat at the lodge?
You don't want to find yourself on that one. It belongs to the Asylum. I'm the only one with a boat. No other inhabitant has one. Why would they? There's nothing here, and it's dangerous.
Fish? You could fish.
What did last night's effigy symbolize?
You were there?
Unfortunately.
I never do. I don't like crowded places. But I could see the fire from here, and it was beautiful. We torch it every year on the day of our patron saint, Saint Kotar. The giant symbolizes a member of the Saboran tribe.
Yesterday was October 28th. What happened on that day?
The day Saint Kotar was murdered.
Murdered?
Yes, we celebrate, nay, glorify the final moment of Kotar's long sacrifice for our ancestors, and thus, for us.
Who murdered him?
Decapitated by Vatican emissaries.
For what reason?
Accused of allying himself with the darkness from the mountain. It was such a horrible decision. Poor man gave his life for this town and its inhabitants, only to end up locked in his room and ultimately slain like an animal.
The more I hear about this town and its mysteries, I just can't believe it.
Yeah, well, believe it.
What places do you recommend I visit while in town?
You don't get to explore this place. If it doesn't devour you first, then only by the grace of God did you escape its swallow. We are surrounded
Jesus,
by
dude.
Carcassa in every direction. The Udav mountain above us, and the Henna River and Lake Holly lay dead below. No animals live in this valley, except for the damned crows. Nothing grows or breathes inside these waters.
I doubt
We
that.
see death everywhere.
Well, if nothing lives there, how can you see death?
People still live here. It amazes me.
This is a valley of righteous men and women. We may be scared, with one foot in our graves, but we never lose faith, and we never succumb to darkness. A day will come when the light will win.
What do you know about the moon ghouls?
They are everywhere. In the water, in the town, and the forest, on the mountain, and in the mala.
Mala? What is that?
It's what you strangers call fog. Hell, even some Kotarians call it that because they don't know or don't want to accept the truth.
The moon ghouls are in the fog?
Mala is not what it seems to be. It is not fog. You feel any humidity? Have you noticed the ground?
It is completely dry.
Because Mala is not a mass of water particles.
What is Mala then?
The remains of dead Saborans, or as many prefer to call them, moon ghouls. They think if they don't pronounce the tribe's true name that they will be safe, which is nothing but a fallacy.
Damn.
Like I said and thought 100 times before, this place is doomed.
Definitely, yeah.
Just need one man, a savior. Someone like our Saint Kotar from the past.
Or just leave.
Have you seen a female stranger lately?
No.
No? Without even giving it a thought first?
No one visits me except Ida, the souvenir shopkeeper. I am sure I saw no female strangers in years.
What do you do here?
Trying to stay alive for as long as possible.
I mean, what do you do for a living?
I sell fish.
Yeah, but he said that nothing is alive in the waters.
That old camper across
That
the
doesn't
bridge
make
is yours?
sense.
Yes, it was home to my parents before they settled in Sveti Kotar. They were...
Wanderers?
I wanted to say fools. I loved them, but for God's sake, why choose this town to start a family?
We don't get to pick our parents. And yet whatever they do, we never stop loving them.
Maybe it's not love. Maybe we are cursed the moment we are born.
Wow. Great attitude.
You fish in the lake?
I never did. The waters are dead. Nothing grows or lives in them.
Okay, so where do you fish?
Fish
The
are
river?
sent to me every once in a while from other regions in Croatia. I have friends, mostly in Istria.
Wait, so he's just like a intermediary? He gets fish from others and sells them?
Did you know Jakov Prenger?
He was a priest and a good friend of mine.
I heard he disappeared.
On a full moon night, like many others in the past.
And that's it? No one knows what happened to him?
Probably
I'm
dead.
afraid all we can do is pray for his soul.
Excuse me.
Okay, so let's see what's in the boat, because that's the big thing. It's occupied. I mean, if it's a dead body, I'm just gonna throw it. I mean, I don't know if this guy will want to throw it, but we'll see.
Oh my god!
Okay.
Two
Corpses.
bodies. Two children. Long dead. Why the priest's robe and nun's habit?
Yeah, that's a good question. Why?
I've never seen a wood so dark in color as this one. It's almost like coal.
Might as well just wait. Can I talk to him again? Dude, what's with the bodies, man?
It's me again. You keep the corpses of two children in your boat?
My father and mother were small people. Midgets, as some would say.
Oh.
What are they doing in there?
Laying peacefully in their temporary grave.
A temporary grave?
They were recently exhumed and I had to take care of them.
I don't understand. Who exhumed them?
Henry, the priest of Sveti Kotar, he banished me from the church, and so my parents had to move out from the town's graveyard. Soil outside the church walls is tainted. The boat was the safest place.
Is it though?
They were clergy?
No, I dress them as such to protect their bodies. The moon ghouls eat flesh, and they don't care if it's warm or cold.
Why the massive cross on top?
To protect them from the moon ghouls. Faith is the only thing that wards them off, but not for long.
Was it torched? The wood is very dark.
I made it from the trees that grow behind my house. I would never torch a cross.
What sin have you committed to have been banished?
Son, we are all original sinners, waiting for redemption.
We are, but you did something to deserve it.
God knows that is not the truth. Listen, talk to Henry. Reason with him. He must unban me.
Okay, so that we have reason to talk to the priest now.
Why would I do that?
Because you need the boat. If Henry accepts, I could move my parents back into their grave and the boat would be free again.
It's an opportunity to fulfill Father Imre's wish as well.
Yeah, see?
Where can I find his church?
The Church of Saint Kotar. Go back through the square, find the police station, then follow the alley to your right. Just be sure not to stray into Kuga. Wicked, evil people wander the former school district. They have no soul and have lost all faith.
I'll see what I can do.
He's not an easy man to talk to, but maybe he'll be more reasonable with you, monk.
You have no intention of telling me what you did?
I don't know. One day, he just said we are not welcome anymore. You have to ask him.
Excuse me.
Okay, fair enough. We got our mission. We're actually going to find Father Imre. That's another mission. I still don't know where Nikolai is. Maybe he was taken to the asylum. Maybe that's the thing. Actually, wait. Go back.
Which path?
Yes, through the forest and then down. Down here. Come on. Go, come on, Benedict. You don't have time. Both your sister and your brother-in-law are missing, technically. So... Come on. Yeah, it's up here, right? And he said to the right. Is the police station? I guess this is a police station, maybe?
A mailbox? Not sure. It looks strange.
Take a closer
mailbox?
look. No.
Its ropes bear some resemblance to hangman's nooses. Makes sense for a town like this.
Yeah, I guess. Okay, so we can go in 3 directions. Okay, so assuming this is the police station, then we're just gonna go right. I hope this is the right path. Okay, because that looked like a church in the back, right? I need to go to the church. Okay, yeah. This is the church, alright.
Ivan Kotar, born in 1159, died in 1218.
It's a long, long time ago. Probably locked. Oh no, never mind, it's not locked. Interesting perspective. Wait, let's save. Live stream 1, yes, overwrite. Okay.
There's a time and place to talk to him. This is not one of them.
Okay.
It's an embalmed priest, decapitated. His head is laying on a golden plate.
The Vatican declared him a traitor an ally of the evil forces. Can you imagine that?
Oh, this Kotar. This is actual...
Strange. The sculpture of Jesus is not nailed to the cross, as it should be, but rather just tied up. Father Henry?
Henry Eastritor. And you are?
Benedict.
A fellow man of the cloth, certainly.
What gave me away?
Yeah.
Your aura, and of course the tiny crosses on your sleeves. You were saying your name?
Benedict Dochnani.
Ah, Viktoria's brother. We finally meet. What can I do for you, Brother Benedict?
Well, have some answers for me?
You met my sister?
Did I meet her? Who knows? Do I know of her? Yes, as every person, crow, and rat in this town.
But how do you know we are relatives?
I have infinite power, and am highly respected. When word spreads, it reaches my ears first.
I have a theory of what happened here, but I'd like to know more so that I can solidify it. You know much. Maybe you can help me.
I'm here for you, brother.
What can you tell me about the Mayor of Sveti Kotar?
Ranko Merzo, a lurid creature. Far worse than his father ever was. Corrupt, full of sin, and unscrupulous. Gullible as well. He never saw his death coming, even though he knew he was chased by it. I was called to bless his soul before the funeral. Not going to. The very thought of it sickens me.
Who was Ranko's father?
Fran Merzel. He and our former priest, Yakov, founded the Mayor of Asylum. I welcomed the decision, but not anymore. Things changed quickly, and the Asylum mutated into the same thing it originally tried to uproot.
Place of madmen.
And what would that be?
Marov became an island of terror and death for the Catholic community, instead of being a shield that protects it. It was founded with the goal to heal the unfaithful ones, and more importantly, to identify, catch, and execute the Saborans. Now it's a place where our brothers and sisters go and never return from. Healthy individuals full of faith just vanish.
Fran had his share of sins, but he founded Marov with sincere intentions.
This is a
to
different
help the
person.
town.
Sounds like.
Little did he know at the time the evil seeds he had planted.
Huh.
Ranko was chased by death?
Nermin, his brother, the worst of the Merzel family, worst of all men, an incarnation of evil. Although coming from a Catholic family, from the day of his birth it was clear there was something dreadfully wrong with him. I don't know him well, nobody does. But everyone knows about his deeds.
Chief Noren said he is a moon ghoul.
True, he is a Saboran. Some say even the current leader of their cult. He was once incarcerated in the asylum, but managed to escape. No one can find him anymore. I guess there is not enough will. It's not about the will to find Nermin. He's just a tiny shadow in a starless sky. People in this town dread things they cannot see or feel. The unknowable. They fear it because it is everywhere God is not.
Well, okay, is there any place where God is not? Because that's not...
You're talking about the moon
story.
ghouls now, right?
That is just a name for the weak. Call them by their true name. The Saborans. The Saborans are not unknowable. They are an ancient tribe that glorifies death, diseases, and pain.
That would...
Cannibals who cultivate morbid rituals as part of their religion. Sekvra.
Sekvra? I've heard that name before, somewhere.
You heard it because there was a book of the same name, the original copy of which was lost in the 15th century.
Yes, it all happened during the Valais witch trials.
Dark times fell upon that place because of the book. It vanished with its author, a witch by the name of Jadwiga Mazrak. You can see the Saborans are not a complete mystery. Things we cannot possibly understand are, my brother, the forces and entities this tribe worships. Only madness and death await those who manage to understand. It is what happened to Ivan Kotar, after all. Let's leave this subject. I cannot possibly recount centuries of their history in the reasonable time I have now. Maybe one day you'll be able to read the pamphlet I've written on them. Maybe.
Oh, you have a copy? But it's funny that we're supposed to believe that somewhere in well, it was Croatia, I think. There's supposed to be a tribe of cannibals who worship. Come on, really? Somewhere in the 20th century, by the way. Somewhere in the second half of the 20th century, I think.
Tell me about the Asylum's warden.
Hatur. As the head of the Asylum, I know he is somehow involved in the conspiracy against the Catholics. I'm the only person in this town who openly criticizes him, the chief, and the mayor.
Well, the mayor's dead.
In one way or another, they are all acting against God, and possibly fallen under the influence of the Saborans. What interests you about him?
He knows my sister.
My sister's husband went missing after visiting him at the lodge.
Nikolai. He was kidnapped. But I feel there is more you want to say.
Viktoria met with Hatur last night. They talked, and I still can't understand what happened to her.
So I was right. This sheds new light on the Warden and the tribe. Not so much on her.
What do you mean?
You think my sister joined the tribe?
I do, although I don't know how. Have you seen any changes in her lately?
We're not close.
That is a question for her husband. After our father disappeared, I went into monkhood. Since then, I barely see her.
When things start to look bad, some people think it's God's fault. Instead of showing him more love, they turn away from him. They don't realize it is only then, when they decide to forget him, that they start to wither their own souls. Sometimes they don't just wither, but rot. Rot until it is too late to get off the path that leads to hell.
Part of good intentions?
The Warden is meeting with the Saborans. A boy told me.
What boy?
Anton. He saw them meeting more than once.
Our protege. I knew he had been sneaking out, just couldn't prove it.
He's at the lake.
He saw Hatur taking Nikolai away to a locality called Klek.
I've never visited that hill, but everyone knows what that place is. The boy could be right.
Okay, well, I need your help.
Viktoria abandoned God. I can feel it in my heart. She did it. The same happens to our aunt. She abandoned God, turned her faith to strange beliefs, and experienced a dreadful death.
It doesn't matter what you feel and what I believe. You have to find the whole truth. It is your responsibility. Find your sister and the truth that is hiding with her. I would risk going to the stake if I had to choose whether she is guilty or not. This town has many possible sources of evil.
Where should I look for her?
Begin with Klek. You might find her there with your brother-in-law, hopefully still alive.
What other sources of evil?
Everyone, including those who impose the so-called law. Everyone could be evil, even those who claim to be faithful. Keep your eyes open.
How come there's nothing in the Vatican's official archives about Sveti Kotar?
Because of Ivan Kotar. This town has an open dispute with the Vatican because of him. First, they sent emissaries to execute him. Then they denied the authorities to name this town in his honor.
Right.
We did what was right, named him a patron saint. The Vatican is run by a mass of hypocrites.
It's the Holy See we are talking about here. There's nothing closer to God.
Right.
Nothing
sure.
closer to
of
God?
course. Yeah.
Just because they said so centuries again? How can they ignore what Kotar did here? Maybe they are now aware of their own mistakes from the past, but have done absolutely nothing to mend them.
You cannot question their decisions. It's like questioning the Bible.
No, it's not the same thing.
Brother, let's agree we don't agree and leave it there. We have other things to worry about right now.
I've never heard of a priest talking about the church in this way. Unacceptable. But this, along with other things I've learned until now, might be enough information for Father Imre. What about your dispute with Arsen?
Where did you meet that fool?
He's my only chance to get across the lake, and
You need his boat to get to Klek. So why didn't he give it to you? He doesn't need it. He's dying due to that vampire of his.
Wait, what?
what vampire?
Didn't you talk to him?
I did.
And you didn't notice that hideous dark thing on his neck?
What?
No.
That fool got himself a parasitic giant worm. A leech he named Hem.
That's disgusting. But what is the reason you banned him?
I'm telling you, it's Hem. That thing was born and found deep inside the Carcassa forest. It's evil.
Can't he just get rid of it?
Arsen believes Hem was sent to him from God. Can you believe it? He gave it a name and looks to it as his own child.
His parents are inside the boat. Did you exhume them?
Of course I didn't. I ordered the gravekeeper to do it. Arsen and his family are not welcome here anymore. The man is not evil, merely a fool who let evil do upon him.
But why banish the parents then?
So what now? Anywhere else I could get a boat?
He is your only chance. And it seems like you are his only chance as well, if it's not too late.
What do you mean?
If he accepts to kill Hem, I promise I will think about reintegrating him and his family into our church again. But I need proof. I need to see Hem dead.
How do you expect him to kill the thing he sees as his own child?
That is the tricky part. I already tried to persuade him. Now it's your turn.
Oh, thanks. Thanks,
If you
Father.
succeed, you will get what you want.
You will just think about reintegrating him, or you will do it?
I'll do it.
Immediately after I give you a dead Hem.
I promise.
Wait, continue the conversation, go in. Let's talk a bit more.
A man that goes by the name Jakov Prenger. Was he a former priest of this church?
He preceded me. Why?
I heard he went missing.
True. He was the warden of the asylum before Ranko became mayor. Then, one night, he just disappeared.
Very convenient for people who wanted to run the asylum after that.
Any ideas what happened to him?
He was kidnapped by the Saborans and became their prey. The usual for this town. The new warden got him imprisoned because he knew too much?
Oh.
Or maybe that poor blind lady killed him because he couldn't love her the way she loved him. It's a mystery.
Well, she's saying that she didn't kill
Was
him.
he a good warden?
Better than Hatur? Yes. Good? No. He was too soft and hesitant. We could have done so much more regarding the war against the Saborans.
Seems to me you're holding a grudge against him. Am I wrong?
We never liked each other. He was sent by the Vatican to take my place here.
Oh.
The Vatican, which for centuries never tried to contact anyone in this town, sends a man to take my seat? I could do nothing but step down. Yes, I hated him as much as I hate the Vatican. And I'm grateful to whoever made him disappear.
Excuse me.
Of course.
Okay, so we need to kill a leech.
This door is off limits for you.
Sorry. Okay. Alright, let's go. But I didn't see... Well, maybe it was in his portrait, I just didn't notice it. I mean, the guy looked off, but... You know... Anyone would look off in this town. They're all monsters.
It's locked.
Okay, okay. Okay, let's go to arson then. Wait, is that the... Wait. Maybe it's... I don't know if it's up or not.
The street is a dead end that leads to the cemetery.
Oh, okay.
I'm not comfortable going in a place like that without a good reason.
Okay, sure. That's fair. Go back to the...
I can see the school from here. I'm not going in. It's the district...
Oh, okay, so it's down. Okay, Jesus. Okay, well, let's see the other places then. Wait. Come on. Come on, you can run. Okay, let's see what's here. Cause, or maybe one of these is the path to the center of the town.
I have no reason to go that way. It's a narrow, shady street that leads somewhere uphill.
Okay. Okay. Alright, that's fine. Wait, but weren't there like 2 areas here? Yes. There's also here. Towards the left. Probably I can't go there either.
It's a long road that follows the river uphill and into the forest. I'm not going. I don't know where it would take me.
Okay, fair enough. Fair enough, let's go talk to Arson. Talk to the old man, see if he's okay with killing his leech baby. It's a leech baby. And back to the town. Okay. Not gonna go there. Okay, we don't have anything to do with that. Yeah, so come on, dude, go fast. Let's go. Oh Jesus. By the way, if you like the live stream, please give a thumbs up. The game is like, as it started, it's very slow paced. Very slow paced and not a lot of like puzzles so far. Lots of talking. That's for sure. Lots and lots of talking. Which is not necessarily a bad thing, I just wish there were more puzzles.
It's me again.
What do you want?
I talked to Henry about the dispute.
And? Is he going to remove the ban?
What is the reason he banned you in the first place?
I don't know.
Oh, this is the leech, see? Here. I thought it was some sort of like color thing.
Could you please step outside so I can see you better?
No. It's safer in here.
May I come in then?
You are not family.
Henry is willing to unban you.
Is he? Really?
That's what he says?
I will tell you all about our conversation, but you have to come outside. Step outside, please.
We talked before and you didn't ask me that. Why is it so important now?
Henry gave me something for you. I want to see you under the light while giving it to you.
I don't see the point, but if it's going to save my family...
Family. Yes.
Now, what do you have to show me?
God,
That leech thing on his neck is hideous.
That's a pretty big leech.
That is Hem. I never imagined a leech could get so big. Henry was right. The vampire thing is sucking the life out of this poor, naive man. I have to persuade him to give it to me.
Yeah. Or I could just
Arson,
stab it.
We have to talk about your child.
You stay away from him. Is this why you wanted me out here? Stay away.
Calm down. I'm not going to do anything to him. I promise.
What do you want then?
Where did you find Hem?
I didn't find him. He found me.
That's
Years
a him.
ago, I helped a young detective with a case he was working on. He then showed gratitude by giving me a bucket full of leeches. And there he was. My little Hem. I'm so proud of him. He has grown much since that day. God bless that detective.
Okay, maybe I can talk to the detective then.
It was Detective Mostov?
I believe that was his name. Martin. Why?
Just
Okay, so-
curious. How did you help him?
We went on a tour of the lake. I showed him some places, but he was mostly interested in the island of the Asylum.
Did he say why he was interested in the island?
Something about a runaway. I don't know.
Henry told me Hem was born in the Carcassa forest.
That doesn't mean he is evil. Henry thinks anything that grows or lives in that forest must be tainted.
And so out of all the leeches you had, you picked the exact one that became Hem.
He picked me. He crawled his way out of the bucket, moved onto my left hand, and then all the way up to my neck, his favorite spot, where he sleeps and eats.
How's your health?
Are you a doctor now?
I've noticed you have trouble breathing, and your skin has no color. Have you had this problem for a long time?
I don't know what you are talking about.
Oh yeah, you look fine,
I
yeah.
feel fine.
Didn't you say before you are too weak to board the boat?
The love of my child gives me strength and positivity. But I would feel better if I was allowed to attend masses again. And if my house would be blessed as it was before the ban.
I have an idea how we can solve your dispute with Henry.
I'm listening.
You have to give me Hem.
What? Forget it! Stay away!
Huh.
Remember, I'm in the service of God. You have my word, I won't hurt your child.
He will die without my blood!
No, he won't, and you know that. How long do you think he can live without you? And be honest with me, it's your family at stake here.
Maybe just for one night.
So what am I supposed to do with the frickin' bleach?
This is the only way to get you absolved, but I need guidance from you.
What guidance?
And you have to keep our little secret to yourself.
I don't like this.
The plan is to find a leech similar to your Hem. For that to work, I'd need your guidance. Where can I find one?
Why do you need Hem then?
So I can compare him to his potential clone. Henry seems like a clever man, and surely he remembers Hem's appearance very well.
My dear child in the hands of a stranger. I can't do this.
It's a leech, you crazy old man.
Do you want to live?
If I die, Hem dies. I cannot let that happen.
As soon as I find his double, I will return Hem safely to you.
And then what?
I will bring the double to Henry, claiming it's Hem. All you will have to do from then on is hide Hem when you are near Henry.
You intend to lie to a man of God?
It's for a greater good. God will understand.
Your proposal seems like the only way out of this situation.
Well, it's not. I could just kill him right now.
Please forgive me. Do not fret. We'll meet again soon. Go now, in the hands of this monk. Farewell. I'll wait for you here. The house is lonely without you.
Where can I find his double?
I've never been inside the forest. But Ida told
Okay.
me once she found a place full of leeches. I believe it's where the detective found him. You must go through the wall of crosses and turn left at the crossroads. His brothers and sisters should be there, where Holly meets Henna.
Henna is the river?
It is. Keep him safe and get him back as soon as possible.
I will.
Let me say it again. Beware of the forest. It's easy to get lost in that malignant place.
What should I do now? Should I kill him? Or find his double and kill it instead? Whatever I decide, God will understand. Dark times require immoral acts. Excuse me.
Well, I mean, it's not the leech's fault. Okay. So he said that we have to go past the wall of crosses. And the wall of crosses would be just over here. Right? It's like towards the right here. Or maybe that's not it.
Even though I walk through the valley of the shadow of death, I fear no evil, for you are with me.
Wall of cross. And he said to the left. Circle.
It's man-made, in the form of a sacred shape. A black magic circle for rituals.
Black magic. Sorry. No, that was Black Velvet, the song. I think he said in the on the left, right?
I think this is the place Arsen told me
Yeah.
about.
Cool.
It's swarming with leeches. How am I going to find one similar enough to him? They all look the same. Right. By concentrating only on the biggest ones.
Ooh, this could be a cool puzzle. It's like leech.
No, too thin.
No, too long.
Looks similar enough, but maybe I should look at others before choosing.
Huh. Looking at leeches.
It has a nasty scar. This is not the one.
I wonder if I can go. Doesn't look like it.
I don't know. Something is off with this one.
So I can't go in here. Okay, we'll see.
Hideous. It's laying eggs right now.
Just leave it be then. Jesus, dude.
The size fits. This is the one. No need to search further.
Great. Okay. So this is leech and this is hem. Okay. So let's kill the leech.
Evil! Meet this weapon of faith! It's dead. I should give it to Henry now.
Well, not yet. 1 second. Let's go back. Give the leech to Arsen, right? Give him back. You know, that would be the right thing to do. First. I hope I can just because I don't want to carry a freaking, leech. Oh no, sorry. Sorry, I went the wrong way. My bad. Let's go up. Yeah. And then we'll go to the church, get the boats, and we'll see what's in whatever that place is, that island. Maybe that's where the asylum is, right? Okay, let me see if I can give him back. Okay. That would be a pretty nice fitting end to the live stream, going to that island. Or the
I have
mountain.
to talk
whatever
to Henry first.
Found one similar to my child?
Not yet.
I did actually. Okay, never mind. That's so silly. The fact that the game doesn't let you do that. Oh, you know what? Might be that Henry's gonna know. Maybe that's the thing. And then we're gonna be forced to make a decision. You know, like kill him and maybe find another one. We'll see. We'll see. We shall see what the deal is. It's really creepy that there's no one outside. There are people around, they're just, you know, they're all inside and scared and creepy and depressing and depressed. It's awful. It's absolutely awful. Alright, to the church. Maybe that's the thing, I can't give him away because, you know, after I have to come with the news from Henry, and then, you know, like, here's your leech, and, you know, Henry promised to, you know, get you back to the church. Alright, let's see this leech.
Hem is dead.
Proof?
Stabbed to death.
Are you sure this is him?
Arson killed it in front of my eyes.
How did you manage to persuade that old fool?
Does it really matter now? It's done. The thing is rotting in hell.
Right. I have no reason to doubt the word of a fellow man of the cloth. You can go tell Arson I will come to visit him soon. His house needs to be blessed.
I will. God bless you.
Take the boat. Row towards the truth, brother. I'll keep you in my prayers and hope we'll meet again soon.
Yeah. Come to the town, go immediately to Arson. Oh, that's good, because it doesn't... Okay, to shorten the... Okay, that's pretty cool. That's useful. Come on, give him the thing. Jesus, dude. Give him the leech. I don't want to keep this in my pocket anymore.
It's done. I gave Henry a dead leech from the forest. Here, take him back.
My child! Oh, how I've missed him. God bless you.
Right.
You are no longer banned from the church. Henry said he'll come by soon to bless your house.
Wonderful news. I am so grateful, stranger.
Don't forget to hide Hem from Henry and other people. You'll get yourself expelled again if you don't.
I already have an idea where I'll keep him safe. You did your part. No need to worry about me. And I did my part too. I moved my parents out of the boat and into my house. Just temporarily. Until I can move them back to their grave. Take the boat now.
Thank you.
How can I find Click?
Get to the other side and then follow the shore. Once you get there, you'll know it. You really can't miss the 3 white fingers.
I wonder if the 3 white fingers are actually like sculpted, you know, fingers, or they're just rocks that, you know, stick out of the ground. Alright, live stream. Yes, overwrite. Alright, let's go. Onwards. I mean, at the very least, I should find Nikolai. Hopefully, fingers crossed.
The boat is here, but they left. It might be too late, but I have to try.
Fingers
I have
up.
to get on top of that hill. God help me. Now more than ever.
Yep, I see the fingers. Boat. Oh, actually, wait. Is this the boat I took?
boat.
Oh.
The inside is so dark. No, wait. It is full of blood. Damn crows!
Crows are actually pretty cool.
The dreaded Klek, with its 3 finger-like rocks. Ominous. It looks like a portal to the underworld.
No, it doesn't. Portal to the underworld. What the fudge is wrong with you? Portal to the underworld. 3 freaking rocks sitting on the ground.
Crows. They are everywhere. At least a dozen circling above these finger-like rocks. I should try to find some clues where Hatur might have taken Nikolai as quickly as possible. This rock looks like an altar. Blood. Lots of blood here.
Did the blood just
Drag
appear
marks in
just
the
now?
blood, splattered to the right of the rock.
Oh, the symbols
Seven
again.
symbols, marks, or something else.
The
Whatever
evil eye
it
is missing.
It symbolizes something malevolent.
Can I carve?
If I didn't come here, thoughts like this would never cross my mind.
What?
3 triangles with a line down the middle. It's the same symbol we saw on the balcony door.
Why can't I carve
This feels wrong.
Okay. But that's what's missing, is the evil eye that's missing. Chasm.
Now smaller drops. Very hard to spot. They lead towards those small rocks.
Okay, wait, let me see the chasm first and then go there.
Visibility is extremely low, but the various protrusions seem to be full of some kind of icy bones and flesh. Piles of human remains. Stories of
How?
children being eaten on this hill might be true.
But where do you get the children? You know?
I'm struggling to notice anything here, but those look like bloody fingerprints.
Well, can't take fingerprints, so... Small rock... Okay. Ground. Huh.
Footprints and marks of a body being dragged.
That must be Nikolai.
Into the woods. Was Nikolai sacrificed here? I have no choice. I must follow the clues.
Into the forest we go.
Blood has led me here, to a watermill deep inside the woods. And I was followed the whole time.
By whom? Who followed you, man? Oh great, corpses.
God! Judging by the ghastly look of the face, this man was flayed and impaled, while still being alive. I don't think this is Nikolai.
It's not fresh.
They all look the same. A tripod structure with 2 triangles on top, made of twigs and tied up with a yellow plant root. It's the symbol from the house. I'm not sure if they are meant to keep the worshippers safe, or harm the sacrifice by deepening their pain.
Okay. Can I get into the mill? The water mill. Huh.
The force of the small river outside is apparently strong enough to propel this mechanism. And it seems like the mechanism is moving something underground. Human skin. I still can't fathom the hate and cruelty shared among God's creations.
What the hell? Vessel.
More blood. Wherever I go in this place, all I see is blood and death. I can't open it. The doorknob is missing.
Can I use the crucifix?
I dare not to try this.
Okay.
More blood.
Okay, chillax. Can I throw a wrench in this thing? Stop it.
I dare not to try this.
Why? Why not?
I can
What's
hear
in
some, a very faint sound coming from down there. A small window is hidden behind this bush. That's
it
Nikolai.
Nikolai?
He's either unconscious or dead. That massive pendulum is about to slice him in two.
What? Wait.
Nikolai! Wake up, Nikolai! Nothing. He's not moving.
Oh, I need to stop the river, I think. Right? Works.
God, judging...
Wait, can I get the...
That's a strange note.
So, okay, so I need to stop the thingy. But why wouldn't it let me stop the mechanism? With the cleaver.
I dare not to try this.
Why not?
I dare not. This mechanism is making the pendulum swing.
Okay.
There's no other explanation. I should try to stop the wheels, but I'd need something long and strong enough to do that.
Okay, so the... Okay, so okay. Long and strong, so come on. There we go, the corpse. Okay, come on, get the whole thing.
I think I'm going to throw up.
Shut up and take it. Take the
This
stake.
stake could be what I need for the mechanism of the wheel.
Very linear. The fact that I couldn't just get it. He's just taking the corpse off. Like, you just stay down here.
This is a nightmare.
Shut up.
It is massive, but I think I'll manage to carry it for this short distance.
Come on, quickly, quickly, quickly. You don't have time. Go inside. Run. It's your brother-in-law's life at stake. Literally, and you have a stake on you. Jam it really well. You're supposed to jam it like real well. Not gently. Okay.
You're alive!
Benedict? Come downstairs. Quickly!
Didn't I see him? I saw him earlier and he was fine.
Come
Yeah.
here. I'm too weak to...
Pit. Well, no
I can't
bodies.
see a thing. It looks bottomless.
What the hell? Oh, come on, I can move his corpse? Oh, he was supposed to be here. Oh, he was supposed to be on the bench.
How did you find me? I thought
That's a
you
bug
already
then.
left town.
You can thank God for that.
There's no time. We must get out of here. I don't know where Hatur is, but I fear he... No, not anymore. Please.
What?
I'm everywhere. I see
He's
and
Warden.
hear everything.
He's Warden.
Your body is yellow because of the robe, but you have a face.
My face is a mask.
Someone told me moon ghouls have yellow bodies and shadows instead of faces. So what are you?
I am the king. You, that worm at your feet, the child on the pier. You all are slaves to Kasak.
What do you want?
Where is Nermin?
I don't know that man.
More importantly, where is the book?
What book?
Get down. Crawl like a worm. Start praying to that god of yours.
Just stab him with the crucifix.
Please. We only want Viktoria.
You wouldn't be here if that was the case, facing the final moments of your existence. Tell me where Nermin is, and your agony will be brief. Give me the book, and your soul will be left to wander free. Don't do it, and you will be tortured until the last drop of blood has left your body. You will be then sent to Achrizath to serve Kasag.
He's an old man. Just stab him with the crucifix.
I know you talked to Viktoria last night.
She was asked the same questions and she refused to talk. Just like the two of you. Things would have been different for everyone if she did her part.
What part? We came in this town to find...
It hurts, I know. You should blame her.
Didn't you hear the chief of police? Viktoria and Nermin have disappeared.
Norin is insignificant. A blind follower of that god of yours. You know exactly where they are hiding.
I don't know what book you're talking about. Nikolai, do you?
The Sekfra. I already told him. I don't know anything about it.
The long-lost occult book.
The original was destroyed by the Inquisition.
It was, until a new one was written, enriched with secrets beyond your earthly realm, and more powerful than your silly little Bible. You know where it is, and you know what will happen if you don't give it to me.
Just stab him.
I'm giving you the last chance to speak up. And don't try to escape. Give up the book, or tell me where it is.
I should do something, but what? God help me.
Cut him up.
I have your book.
You worthless being!
Come on.
You will regret.
You couldn't hurt him like... Just kill him already. Oh my god, I was...
Help me tie him up.
Why would you... Oh my... Okay, because he... I would like cut his fingers off to make sure that he doesn't do anything.
Kasag sees you! He knows what you did!
Let's get out of here. There's another lever at the top of the stairs.
Remember, there can be only one God.
Okay. So we're just gonna let him to die? Is he going to die? Probably not though, right? The hell?
Are you sure about this?
If I have to choose between two nightmares, I'll take the one in my head. You should get some rest too.
How did Hatur manage to take you away?
I don't know. He just appeared in front of my eyes. And then everything went dark. From then on, my mind kept phasing in and out, so... I don't remember much. Until I was awakened by these appalling screams. He was skinning a man. Alive. Impaled on a stake.
Who was that skinned man?
During one of the conscious phases, I remember seeing him in the boat. He had no skin on his face, and no eyes. It was impossible to know his identity. He was a living corpse.
What happened in the watermill?
I don't want to talk about it.
You are drained of energy. Your face is ghastly pale and you barely talk. But you don't seem physically injured, so what happened?
I'm not certain we killed him, Benedict. Can death die?
You heard his screams at the end. That man is no longer part of this reality.
I think he cursed me. He said so many words in an ancient language, and then with every word that came out, there was a weight inside. It was becoming heavier, unpleasant, until unbearable. He was trying to curse my soul, Benedict. He wanted me to let it go.
You are here. You survived. Calm down now. No need to talk about it anymore. I'm going to lay on the couch downstairs. Not really. As soon as he falls asleep, I'm getting out of here.
When I close my eyes, I can still see the pendulum getting closer with each breath.
What happened in the lodge?
It was that detective. He deceived us. He pushed us into this trap. Thank God we split. We would have been both dead by now if we hadn't.
There should be no more doubt, even for you. Viktoria is involved in the horrors of this place.
She's not. You heard Hatur. He said that she was asked the same questions about Nerman in a book, which means she was captured and tortured too.
That man was lying, and he never said she was tortured, just that he asked her the same questions. Did you know that Viktoria and Hatur had a friendly conversation in the woods last night?
Who told you that?
Madame Vera, the neighbor.
In the woods?
I went in there and found fresh footprints near a mass of human remains. Can you explain that?
It could have been someone else, or that neighbor is lying.
Remember what Mostov said before letting us go? Hatur was looking for Viktoria last night, before the incident at the castle.
I don't believe anyone. She had nothing to do with those atrocities.
Why did she rent the house for 3 nights? We were supposed to leave together immediately the next day.
I don't know. She just said to me we were going to stay more. I thought she was just joking. You know her.
No, I don't know her. Not anymore. It was Lucia, the owner of this cozy house, who told me it was rented for that long. Why would she stay this long? And without telling us, if not for obscure intentions?
She's not guilty, Benedict. For God's sake, it's your sister we're talking about.
To sum up, and please don't interrupt me. Viktoria and Nerman disfigured the mayor to worship a malignant deity.
We don't know that.
I'm sick just by saying this, but the mayor was Nerman's father, so you can imagine what kind of monster he is. She dragged me into this town claiming that we would be staying just 1 night, but she actually rented the house for 3 nights. Did she plan to sacrifice me to her new master? Maybe even the both of us. Hatur knew her. A man who called himself the king of a cannibal tribe. Maybe she has that book he was looking for. Maybe she just didn't want to tell him where Nerman is. All I know, a man that evil would have killed her in the woods if they didn't have a mutual agenda. Viktoria left God and became what our parents feared she could be. She murdered that man in the Carcassa forest, and she murdered her unborn child.
She did not. Our child is not dead.
I already saw that in our family. Viktoria became what our parents feared she could become. Our aunt.
She never told me anything bad about your aunt.
She murdered her unborn child too.
Murdered? That's impossible. Viktoria would never have kept such a secret from me.
Nikolai, she kept her mouth shut because she's afraid of becoming just like our aunt.
Enough. Leave. You can say whatever you want. I know my wife is just a victim in this story. She's a good person.
Well, we don't know that either.
You should rest now. But first, let me just ask you what...
Why did you choose to stay? You don't care about your sister.
That's true, he doesn't
Even
care.
less about me.
To find the truth. It's my responsibility to know what happened.
No, it's not.
And to understand why she did it. Viktoria became what our father hated. I
No,
want
that's
to know
bullshit.
why.
Well, it couldn't be simpler. The truth is right in front of you. You're just too blind to see it. What was that you wanted to ask me?
In the watermill. Hatur said Kasag knows what you did. What did he mean by that? You said to Hatur you came into this town to find something.
No
What
answer.
exactly? Don't answer. I just wanted to see your face while asking. I'll find the truth
What?
eventually. I should pay a visit to Mostov. He has a lot to explain and surely knows more about what's going on. It's a risk going there after what happened to Hatur. And there's still the chance they could take me in. But I think I'm out of options.
Okay, that's kind of weird. Okay, so first of all, okay, this flip-flopping from I don't care about my sister, she's awful, I want to get out of town, I can't wait to get out of here. So now he flip-flopped to it's my job to find out the truth. That doesn't work. I don't know where that came from, but from conversation and the gameplay doesn't seem like Benedict has changed his opinion. So in that regard, that could have been that could be tweaked in order for it to make sense. Because all throughout there wasn't any indication that he was changing his mind along the way, that he's actually interested in what's going on to find the truth and help maybe expose it. But you know what? You're gonna have to find out what the truth is. That was Saint Kotar livestream number 2. If you're interested in the game, it's available on Steam, Good Old Games, the Epic Games Store. It's still, I think, 10% off? Yeah, 10% off for the launch week. So for a few more days, you can get it for 22.49 euros or dollars. Just see the links in the description below if you want to get it. Just know that it's more. Well, it's a lot of conversation, lots of narrative, somewhat light in puzzles. At least for the first 4 hours or so that we've played so far. But there should be a lot more content in there. So if you're interested, check it out. It's available right now. Thanks so much for watching, everyone. I really have to go and take my dog out. If you like this live stream, please give it a thumbs up real quick. If you like what I do here, subscribe, check out the back catalog, check out YouTube, check out BitChute, check out Odyssey if you want to see all the cool games that I cover. And of course, if you want to support me so I can continue doing gaming coverage and more for a very long time, you can choose whichever mode of support you want from the description below. The best way is to join my locals community. You can become a member for free, or you can become a supporter, and that is $4 a month. But for those $4 a month, you get more perks than any comparably priced or even higher priced monthly subscription options, like on Patreon or like on Subscribestar. For those $4 a month, you get early access to videos, you get support only live streams, you get to decide what I play every Monday on live stream. So if you were a supporter and you told me today to play game X, then I would have done my best to do that, and Saint Kotar would have had to wait until Tuesday. So take advantage of that, and literally you can have me playing whatever you want every single Monday. So that's one of the perks of being a supporter. You can also get behind the scenes content, you get access to never before seen videos, you get to ask questions for future interviews that I do, and your questions will take priority during those interviews, and you also participate in game giveaways. So all those perks, $4 a month, cryptichybrid.locals.com. I really need to go and take my dog out because it's already late. Thanks again for watching, everyone, and until the next time we see each other, have an awesome day. Everything is awesome. Everything is good in your party.